sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Pacific Northwest and the bustling city of Portland, Oregon. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Condors of Boston taking on the Huskies of Portland. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys with 2 straight home losses to start the year, hoping to have better luck on the road here in week 3. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys off to a much better start, 2-0 through 2 weeks of football. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
2nd and 4. Caught by Allen. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Pressure comes, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
And they'll send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jenkins.
They've won 2 straight games, and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand without the scout.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line.
Under pressure, they got him again. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Able to find Gray here. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And they bring their punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. There's the stiff arm. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hobbs. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jenkins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
To number 84. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Up the middle they go. Hobbs. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the 1st quarter as that's a 1st down. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal. And it's caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Here's 2nd and 3. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch him by surprise.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll run with Lewis. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Now there's a good chunk of yardage picked up there. And big fella, sometimes he doesn't need a whole lot of space created. He can make his own way.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Condors' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Portland's offense now about set to take over. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll start with the option.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll set up a throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
The offense on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And on now is the punter. He's been terrific so far. Returnable now for Allen. A beautiful fake.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here's a 1st down run with Collins. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run the counter with Collins. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Austin.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
They'll look to throw here. And this one is incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
And this one is right through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Huskies offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
Hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Hobbs.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up
second and 9 now. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback and then zip, one cut, and he's grasping at air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Condors offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
He's going to float this over the middle deep.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Now back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now here's whistles and another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Collins trying up the middle. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Condors will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
16.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 8, a little under 2.5 to go. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here, as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jenkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
First and 10.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Gray. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it, and let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the 4th quarter, but a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the 4th quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for Austin, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Portland, they suffered defeat for